What massively improved your mental health? Sleep. Learning to say no, let go and stop sweating the small stuff. Also knowing that if somebody has a problem with me, it's their problem. Got a good psychiatrist who tested me for everything and found out I needed prescription strength vitamin D capsules that I take weekly, and I need to give myself vitamin B shots bi-weekly. I cried so hard for days because I suddenly had energy and could think straight. I had been deficient for 2 decades because my gastro doc never tested me for deficiencies after multiple bowel resections due to Crohn's. But my psych caught it and changed my life. Quit teaching high school. Got divorced. So much less stress, I finally quit smoking. Putting a stop to my social media use and substituting reading for my time spent there with books. I have completed 6 books since the beginning of January. It makes me feel really good about myself. Knowing it's okay to leave some people behind. Nature. People still overlook this simple thing, and it's hard for many to find nature where they live. I took a trip to the mountains and had never felt more relaxed in my life. Then I moved near the water. I instantly saw my mental health improve after living in the city for many years. I think when you realize that so much is alive all around us, it makes you stop and think how small we really are. It sucks at how well it works. I used to hate my mom telling me that exercise would reduce my depression, but she was absolutely right. The issue is that when you're really depressed, it's the last thing you feel like doing. But nothing else has as much of a positive effect on my mental state as regular exercise. I would say going for regular walks has improved my mental health a ton. Cardio for at least 30 minutes, preferably in sunlight or at least outdoors, 5 or more times a week. It's the single most important determinant of health, and almost no one seems to know or take it seriously. Prioritizing sleep makes everything else in your body work better. Having a non-toxic job. I got bullied for as long as I can remember at school, home and work. My current job is the best paying and least stressful thing I've ever experienced. I've been able to distress for the first time. I don't worry about work on my days off, and I'm even becoming able to stand up for myself instead of locking up. No amount of self-care worked until I actually got to experience it. Getting out from abusive relationship. Practicing gratitude deliberately. I began thinking of 3 distinct things I was thankful for every night before falling asleep. I didn't even write them down, just took 5 seconds to reflect. 3 things, but no generic friends, familiar food, repeated answers. Simply doing this every night for several months completely changed my mood. I suffer from mental illness, so I really hate a thanks him kid type stuff, but in combination with real treatment, practicing gratitude is scientifically well established as a mood booster, and I was shocked by what a huge difference it made. Ditching my old friends who didn't take me seriously after a tragedy. I am no longer going to try be relatable and kind. If you treat me like shit, you're out of my life and are dead to me. Stopped lying to myself and others, accepted myself for who I was. Pets. Not drinking, going to therapy, lots of self-honesty. Getting more money. Swapping social media and instant streaming music for vinyl records. It slows me down mentally, gives me the peace of mind to actually listen and forget life outside for a little. Strangely therapeutic. I got a cat. He sits with me. I'll rant and say all kinds of stuff to him and he just sits there like, go ahead and get that off your chest, man. Life gets lonely, especially if you don't have family, a partner, kids. It makes life a little easier. Removed myself from all social media except Reddit, which I consider social media light, and quit caring about other people's opinions of me. Getting diagnosed with cancer. Seriously. The stresses of life become almost laughable when faced with oblivion. Edit. Thanks for the kind words. I start chemo for the first time today at noon. thus beginning the war of attrition over my body. Quit alcohol, quit destructive relationships, friends, family, partner, got help, took medication regularly, exercises every day, journaled every day. Life changed significantly. Embracing introversion, accepting it's perfectly okay, and weightlifting. X200B, I'm a big strong sexy quiet fur. LOL. Just quit drinking a month ago and it blows my mind how much sharper I mentally feel, no more hangovers, anxiety, and I'm much more energetic. Find something to look forward to. It literally pulled me out of depression. Working out. Prozac. It's okay to use meds. Finding a job I don't really care about. I go to work, do my job and go home. The pointlessness of the job keeps it in perspective, so I don't stress about it. Taking magnesium glycinate at night before bed has a significant effect on my daily anxiety levels. Vitamin D. Therapy. I planned my suicide and decided it was time to go. The first visit was like an elephant off my shoulders. I was sad it had taken me wanting to kill myself to seek help. But I was going in the right direction. I feel like being Hispanic, I was programmed to keep it in. Not share my feelings. It's not like that anymore. Although my father sees my going to a therapist as a weakness, it's truly such a strength. Meeting my now wife. Working from home and not commuting daily. Yoga, meditation. Daily walks around the neighborhood, even if for 10 minutes. Realizing a better work-life balance. Not everything can get done that is requested by the deadline. Having lots of money helps in any circumstances. Getting rid of Facebook, reducing the amount of time I spend on social media in general. Getting a cat. Then 2 cats. Hybrid work. I didn't really realize how much commuting and constant office nonsense was messing with my mental health until the pandemic. Unfortunately, my employer went back to full-time RTO, and my mental health has been spiraling since. Hopefully, I will find a new job soon. If I can't control it, I shouldn't worry about it. Practicing gratitude. THC. Leaving a high-demand religion. Not just any sleep. High-quality sleep. Getting sober. Getting a dog. Great companionship, forced to go out walking every day, plus she's fun to hang out with. All these things helped me a lot. A good sleep schedule, active self-care, showers, skincare, dental care, hair care, exercising. For me it was going to the gym and lifting and running 30 minutes of daylight a day. I usually do it in the first hour I wake up, scheduling and planning, staying busy but also leaving time for myself, giving myself purpose through work and school. Bedtime routine, even on weekends when applicable. No phone 2 hours before bed. Drink all the water, although nothing after 7:30 p.m. Sober from alcohol almost 8 months. Work out every day. Weights 4 days a week. Cardio after weights 2 days a week. Body mobility yoga every day, 30 minutes every morning and 30 minutes before bed. 5:30 am wake up. Always have a library card. Reading is so important and fun. Passing that along to my almost 3-year-old. Remove myself from situations that do not bring me happiness or make my anxiety worse. Not giving a fuck about shit that doesn't affect your life. Deleting